What's good, YouTube? Hey, I got a great, awesome video for you today. I got my boy Davis here. He is a up-and-coming streamer. This is his old rig, but we're about to build him a new one. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, if you can't see me, because the focus is on him, because we're going to actually build him a computer, right? What's your Twitch and YouTube name? Where can people find you?
Master Cake 123.
Master Cake 123. How do they find you on Discord?
They call me Cakes.
They call him Cakes. We're not even going to talk about how he got that name, but that's cool. That's his name. And guess what? He's going to be streaming for games like what? What do you like to play?
League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Minecraft.
Talk to the people, man.
League of Legends, Minecraft,
Dota, and he's going to be doing some stuff on our channel and on his own personal channel. So please, like he said, we'll give that one more time to YouTube.
They call me Cakes.
They call him Cakes. Do that. They call me Cakes. Please look him up. Subscribe to his channel. You'll learn a lot about League. You'll learn a lot about Dota. And you'll see some cool highlights. And you might even see a 30 bomb or two. But right now, what we're doing is we're going from this big old thing right here, right, to this sexy piece of case over here. Hold on, let me get it in the frame. This sexy piece of case right here. Look at that. Davis, why'd you pick the white case?
So I just like the way it looks.
He just
likes the glass in the front too.
Isn't that like the most awesome explanation? Why do we need to detail everything out in this world nowadays? He just said because he likes the way it looks. That should be enough. That should be enough of an answer for anybody, right? So, right here is this old motherboard. First thing I'm going to do today is show him how to seat the processor on his old motherboard so we don't have a chance of him breaking the new one. Alright? So, he's got this old DDR3. He had 16 by 4 gigs of RAM in his DDR3. He had a, what is this? An Asus R90X graphics card. He had 250 gigs of bootable drive. I built this for you when you were, what, 15, 16?
Yeah.
15. So, if we do any cable management, you should have seen it before I took it apart. No cable management. So, first thing you want to do is learn that look for AMD.
Yeah.
You want to. This is how you unlock it. So go ahead, unlock it, and grab 2 points of it here, and lift it straight up. All right. Now look at the bottom of that.
Yeah, the pins. Yeah.
See that arrow? That arrow coincides with that.
Okay.
Okay. Always. It's gonna be the same way on the new one. Okay.
I got you.
So when we open the processor and RAM you get now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that's lined up. And we're going to put an M.2 SSD in. So go ahead, seat it back down. Let's see if you at least can get that portion. So this is kind of a how-to instructional video. Did it go in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did that right? Oh yeah. Perfect. So now we can just get rid of this thing. We know how to do it. We know how to install it. That still works. So maybe we donate it, maybe we don't, maybe we do something with it. So did you just go completely off my recommendations when it came to all the parts?
Yeah.
I guess that's cool. Here, so put this on your wrist. Because this is what, it doesn't really fit, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tighten it. So this is an anti-static guy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. And you can just, no, let's not do that. We'll put it in the case when you start touching stuff, okay? Just to ground you, okay? So, we want the Ryzen 7 5700X. This bad boy right here, 4.6 gigahertz with a, what is it? That's the max boost at 3.4 gigahertz. This is a great processor. 8 cores, hyper-threaded, works like 16. Let's go, right? That's power, right? That's all you want.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Okay. So you can go ahead and open that. Did I bring that box cutter? Did you bring a box cutter? Alright guys, let's get this processor open. What we're going to do now is what we call prepping the motherboard. So go ahead, open your CPU. So prepping the motherboard consists usually of installing the processor, RAM, and nowadays the M.2 hard drive. So you get all that stuff done before you actually plug the computer into its system. We're going to actually show you guys how to do a little bit of cable management too. And we'll see how good Davis does for building. You would think somebody with a gaming computer has built one before, but like I said, I've been doing that. That's why I get paid the big bucks. All right. So we got your processor here. So what do you enjoy most about League, Davis? Grab your motherboard too.
It's a variety.
Variety of things. What's the thing that when you like first plugged it in as a kid, what did you say? Oh my goodness, this is me. This is something that speaks to me.
How difficult it was.
Listen to that. He wanted a challenge. Most people out here, they don't like challenges. But he was like, I'm going to accept it and I'm going to master this thing. Are you consider yourself a decent player nowadays?
Now I am. I used to be bad.
Trash even. So if you have a gamer mat, anti-static mat, you can place your motherboard directly on it. You don't really want to place it on any harder surfaces. You can. I know a lot of people place them directly on the box here, but either way it goes, don't put it on any metal, don't put it on any carpet or anything like that. So, but you want to come closer? All right. Put your RAM. Easy. Have you gotten me to play Dota or League yet, besides the trials? I should be playing it, shouldn't I?
As much as you want to
much
get out of it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's actually a really good game. So, let's go ahead and do your pills. People like that.
Oh, yeah. They go crazy over getting like a one.
Oh! You didn't get the one shot. Got a couple more there.
It's all about how you, like where you go. You gotta attack it.
Attack it from the right angle.
See, I got a bet. Yeah, see. Wait.
Try to get it. You got it. There you go. That sound is just beautiful. There we go. Boom. 2 pills done. All right. So, because we're not putting the stock cooler that's in the processor on there, we're not going to thermal grease it right now. We're going to thermal grease it when we get it in the case because we're using a water cooler. So he went with the Gigabyte B550 Vision DP motherboard, which is a great motherboard. It's Wi-Fi compatible. It's got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 USB 3.0 ports. It's got Thunderbolt built into it. It's got built-in graphics. It's got built-in DisplayPort and HDMI here on the side. But you won't be using that because you went RTX 3080. Gigabyte. We tried to go with Gigabyte and Corsair for the whole theme, just so we don't have to install a whole bunch of different RGB controllers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your processor open and lift your pin there. All right, locate that same arrow. There it is up top. Where is it on the motherboard? It's in black right there.
Yeah, top right.
Yeah. So seat that the same way. Ooh, fell right in. Go ahead, lock that bad boy in. So a lot of people think they got to be super gentle with these things. You only got to be gentle with the pins. Everything else is going to take a few force. So now what we're going to do is going to take some force. You can't just tiptoe. I don't even know that song. I don't know what that is about, why I do that. So you want to open up you want to install your RAM in dual channel mode always. So dual channel mode is 1A and 2B, or 1B and 2B. That's dual channel. Anytime you're only using 2.6 RAM, you put it in the second one and the fourth one.
Okay.
So you want to open those up. You want to open those up by pulling those tabs back right there. Boom. Perfect, easy. Now get your RAM here. RGB. So we went with 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RAM. His dad was with us when we went out there, and he was like, why don't we get the Dominator? I was like, he doesn't need that. Dominator's like $400. I don't know why, but yeah. Honestly, we went to the store. Where did we go? Just to buy the case, right?
Yep.
And he was like, yo, let's just get the whole thing. It's cool to have family that loves you guys. And just know that. It's always respect your fathers and your mothers. Especially your mothers, because they'll kill you. So, my wife just did a noose thing. All right, so grab one stick. Line it up right.
Which angle?
So you want to match the dash here with the dash there. Is it? Nope, you gotta flip it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like you can put a flat palm on top and just push it down. You can go harder than you think you need to.
I just seen a video of somebody where they smashed it and they just bent their RAM.
Oh no! Get it in there. There you go. And that click means it's in. That's what you're listening for every time. Go ahead and do number 2.
Number 4, right?
Yes. Second stick, 4th slot. You know, we're going somewhere with this. Ooh, that sound. That's the greatest sound in the world to me, knowing that something is secure, right? Give me your old graphics card and your old RAM. DDR3, people. DDR3. All right. Set all that to the side here. All right. So now we're going to install the SSD, the M.2 SSD there. You're going to need your box cutter because that is a pain in the butt to open. So we went with Micro Center's Inland brand SSD. Honestly, I use these all the time. For what he's doing, you're getting a 550 megabit data transfer rate, which is really good. They have a great warranty on them, so if they have failure, things like that, you just deal with Micro Center. They'll pretty much replace it for you. Samsung, Corsair, everybody has their own. It's really nice. It's pretty or whatever it is. But this is all you need. Love is all you need. Honey, did I teach you how to build a computer?
I built the first one
Last year? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was very
Tranquil?
very fun.
Very
Felt
fun.
like my mom.
You felt like your mom?
Yeah, because she loves the hands-on stuff and break things apart and build them and love stuff like that. So yeah.
That's beautiful, right? So that's his terabyte. We got a terabyte there. We're going to go in the first slot. Now, if you were dealing with an Intel motherboard, if you didn't have the latest gen, you might have to install it in another RAM space. But we're going to actually install it in the first bay here. So get your screwdriver, the smallest one. And we're going to unscrew this thing here from, I think, just one screw, right? Gigabyte motherboards are nice because you're only dealing with one screw when you're trying to get the thing inside there. That's what she said. There you go.
Nothing's more satisfying than creating your own.
That's it. You take pride in it, you care about it. So, when you take off your M.2 slot here, you want to see how long your M.2 is. So, because sometimes you can get a shorter one. That's what this actually comes out and readjust. Okay, so you want to take this screw out here because you've got the right length. So, like I said, other motherboards you would have multiple screws to get the thing off. This has a clamping mechanism on one side. Then after that, crazy. So go ahead and put that in right there. You gotta see, you gotta probably turn it a little bit for you. Go down, 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 down. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Simple motherboard to work with.
Very simple. It's very simple, yeah. Isn't it that good, you think? Ooh.
Try. Careful with it. There we go.
There you go. It's in there. There, let me get that.
There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Always there's a good click.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
So now load your, because you got a magnetic screwdriver, load your screw inside the screwdriver there. And push down with one finger. There you go. You got it. And tighten. Perfecto. Super perfecto. So on this thing here, we got to put this back on, but look on the bottom of it.
Got a plastic strip.
Yep. So that has a, just like the thermal grease that we put on the processor.
Oh, it's sticky.
Yeah.
Yep.
So peel that off, and that keeps the temperature of the SSD down. I don't know if you really want to call them SSD. They're more. The correct term is M.2. They're run by the SATA ports of the computer, so it's a little bit faster than the SSD. Not the SATA, the PCIe ports. There you go. So far, so good, right? Pretty easy.
Yeah.
I don't know why they pay me all this money to do this, you know? All right, so grab your graphics card, set it down to the side. This is the easiest part.
Not every motherboard is
Yes.
created equal.
Set that, oh yeah, no.
That's
Put
why
this
they pay
down.
you for the big bucks.
No, yeah. So now we're gonna open that because because we are doing water cooling, we gotta prep his motherboard for the water cooler. Even though we're not putting thermal grease on here now, still what we gotta do. So go ahead and open that up. We can slide this over here. How long is the video so far? 6. That's not bad. It's making good time. Trash. So there it is. So do you play any other games? Did you play Call of Duty like everybody?
Yeah. They're coming out with the new Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. So you plan on getting on that?
I might check it out.
Well, you definitely have the computer to play.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you get it, I'll play with you. That's
You want to help me out with this?
Yeah, absolutely. You just pull it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the flap?
Okay, so this is the stuff you need here. Brackets. Plate. I guess it's a glass plate on it. Good, we take it all the way out. Let's take everything out. You need a fan to set those to the side. So he already has built-in RGB fans in the case. We went, like I said, the case is Corsair, the cooler's Corsair. Everything is the same. Okay, this right here is an RGB controller. I was wondering if this was in here because this is very important. Because you're going to have so much RGB in the computer. It's important to have the right things. So, what we need to do is install the correct bracket for AMD because right now this is an Intel bracket. Where's your manual? You got it? Out of there? So, I don't even need the manual. No, I don't. Watch this. Because this is an actual, because they're smart. Because they're actually smart when they built this thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this off here. Like that. And we're going to take these off. Right? Because the AM4 brackets, you don't have to remove anything.
Oh, I see.
Yep. So they're just done with a tightening mechanism. So this is AM4. See, that's an AM4. That's an AM4 motherboard. Motherboard or motherboard.
Oh, and it comes with the.
Yeah. So like that. Do the other one just like that.
And I see the...
Exactly. Perfect. So this, you need that on there. And there should be one more of those. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So they gotta go down like that. And then what you do is to secure them in here, use 2 of those. So thank you, Corsair, for being easy, because some of these water coolers require you to remove all four screws here and go like ham with trying to figure it out. This is exactly how your old water cooler was designed, with the same type of mechanism. So Corsair hasn't changed at all, which is good. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Why do you think they gave you another cover? This is to cover the
port. Yeah.
Port. I don't know.
Is it looking different?
Does it? Maybe it's just a replacement.
Oh yeah, this one has a box. This one doesn't have a little.
Oh, that one's cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the one it came with.
Cool. So here's your bag of screws. You might need those. All right, honey. What do we do next?
You gotta put the water cooler in, install it.
That's part of it. So that would be part of what? Prepping the what?
The
case.
Yeah, the case.
The prepping the case.
So you can put it all together at once, because you said you were going to
Oh,
put
you
it
gotta
in
put the motherboard in the case. Yeah.
Exactly. So we want to take the motherboard, set it down to the side. Now we're going to take the case here. Take that over there. All right. So what you're going to do is take the side panel off here. Take this side panel off. We're taking all the side panels off. Glass, whatever.
And then you get a box to keep your screws in, so you don't.
I actually have a screw organizer that I didn't bring in here because we're doing this the janky getaway. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So this, look, see, they already put a small little Corsair controller in there. We could take that out and put the new one in because it's.
Okay.
See.
Last one.
Don't lose your screws.
Got a couple of those lost screws.
Yeah, I was
you.
looking when I took apart the old computer. I only put like 4 screws in there. I was being lazy or something. Maybe that happened when I fixed it. So this has to come to the front because we're gonna need access to this. I don't know how it comes out. Oh, it just popped out. So this is the filter. There's a lot more filters on this one. Cool.
Sure.
There's your box of screws right there. All your accessories. So if you were to do this without like me sitting next to you, what do you think you would put in first?
Oh, I'd put in the processor.
The motherboard?
Yeah, the motherboard, sorry.
Cool. Well, same thing. It's all the same. It's all one piece. This is what I would recommend you put in first.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the easiest, that's the biggest and most bulky thing, and it just goes in one slot at the back.
Right. So go ahead and open that up. So we're putting the power supply in. I always recommend that. That way you can kind of see your cable arrangement or your cable array. That way you can learn what you're doing as you're doing it when you're learning to do it. Yeah. Big little power cable. Look how thick that is. A thick one out there.
Nope. Good size.
Yeah, we got tons. And those screws. The zip ties and the screws for the PSU is in there. So, what we're gonna do is we gotta prep the power supply. So, you wanna go back and look at your motherboard. see how many pins you're gonna need here. So you look under here, and that comes up like that, and there's a 4-pin connector there. So you at least need the PSU 4-pin connector and the 24-pin connector, which is right here, the 24-pin connector. So you need to at least have those two on your PSU. So, and this big bag of tools. What's that?
12 pin?
24 pin.
So yeah, 24.
So go ahead and install that on the power supply.
Motherboard, correct?
That goes into the motherboard, yes.
Which,
So
this end stays here because it was all one brick.
Yes.
This is 2 bricks.
there you go. See, it's simple. It's simple. Big bucks. Anybody can get the money.
People with chest pains can get the money.
People that have doctor, kind of like doctor type hands.
Steady.
Got it in there?
Yep.
Show the people on camera there. Booyah. So now we need the CPU cable and the PCI. So look at your graphics card real quick. Look, grab that box that is on the floor. I think. How many pins does it need to power the graphics card? Does it tell you on the outside? 24, 2/8. Look at the back. Let's look at the back. There we go. There's a picture.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, 2.
That's 2/8. No,
Yeah,
2 4s.
Yeah, 2 4s.
So we need 2 4 pins.
2 8s.
Yeah, 2 8 pins.
Okay.
So we need one of those. And you plug that into where it says PCIe.
PCIe.
Yes.
What's the difference between?
So the CPU is going to have a different voltage going into it. So the power of the motherboard, that's
Well, these both say CPU.
yeah, so they're all equal. So
Oh, okay. They're all the same. I got you.
I would go to the left just to have it even there.
Close, yeah.
Yeah.
Closer to the...
How many is on there? Is there 2 on that?
Yep.
I mean on the end here? So you only need one of those plugged in? Is that a total of 12?
Yes.
Perfect.
6 and 6, yep.
12.
And there's 2 extras.
Yeah. Well, do those and that makes your 8 right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So now you need this.
That goes here.
And that's for the CPU. That's your 8-pin connector.
Okay.
And you're actually going to install some SATA drives, like your old drive and stuff like that. So how many drives you have? You have the little SSD, you have this, you have that. So that's 4. That should be plenty. That should be plenty right there. And then you just got it. That's why modular power supplies are so good. Because if you buy a regular power supply, all of that will be hanging out of your computer. And you'd have to figure out how to cable manage it. So if you're building a true, nice and neat gaming computer, you want to have a modular power supply. Get in there good? It says SATA?
Yep, SATA.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. So I think these other 2 are for the motherboard.
Okay.
These ones under here are for the...
Let me see. Just double check. Yep, perfect. Alright, now you can put it in. This way.
You can just
Solid it.
inside.
Oh.
Oh,
Can you do that? No, you can't. On some of them, you can actually solid it in this way.
so feed the cables through
Like
it.
keep the cables on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Just push that in there. And if see the issue you're running into now is not enough clearance,
Yeah.
the bay here, you pull it out real quick. So then you flip this down here,
Oh, and
and you can move this over.
right here.
Yeah. So unscrew those, and that's when you have an elongated power supply. So anything over, I think 850, it's a little longer. So 450, 550, all about the same. Boom, 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 boom. Good.
Okay.
So that should come out now. Okay. Just move it down one.
It's right there, right there.
Here, you gotta slide it into it. There's a little groove. There's a little grooves up
Oh, yeah, I see.
there. There you go. You might need another set of screen, I'm thinking. We can always remove it if we don't need it. So.
Cool. My boy's not liking this.
You don't like you?
There we go. He's having a rough time.
All right, perfect. Here, throw one more of those just in case. We'll remove it if we don't need it.
And the PTA?
SATA.
Yes.
All right, now go ahead and throw it in. Fits better now.
Yep. Oh, I think I got it upside down.
No,
No?
perfect. Yep. And goes to the bottom. Let's do this. Yep, there you go. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Now turn it as it's in there. And kind of grip these cables. There you go. See, people try to be too gentle.
You spend $3,000 on it, it's gonna be just a stiffy. Not gonna be tossing it around.
For real. Yeah, you're right about that.
No, they should, like, when you get it right, then you should see the 4 places where you put the screws. Here's a screwdriver. $3,000 is a lot. It's a big investment. It's not pennies at all. Music don't get you started.
Oh no, I said I'll just get the screw started before I start.
Okay. Yeah, so your total's like what, 27 after taxes? That's not bad. Some people during the pandemic were spending like upward of $4,000 for the same
Well,
switch.
because they didn't want to wait on the cards.
Yeah, they didn't want to wait. They were just being impatient. Cards are still stupid expensive right now. So the 3080, when it first came out, I think it was like $699. So we paid $200 over what it originally launched at. Darn Bitcoin miners. He's focused. $3,000. Sometimes I'm done. Like, oh, forget it. I'll just get it in there. Got them in there, nice and tight.
Yep.
Nice and tight. All right. So look. So now you want to find where the CPU thing goes, and you want to start your cable management kind of now, so you can kind of get your loop. All right. So go ahead. Yeah. Leave it out long like that.
Okay, do I give it some slack?
Yeah, just a little bit, but you're gonna readjust it.
I got you.
And then half tie one of these. Don't tie it all the way. There's a little thing right here that you can get through. Pro tip, use a screwdriver to help bend it out.
Yeah, that's good.
I know you guys can't see what he's doing. I'm gonna turn it around right when it gets done. Perfect.
There we go.
Just half that there. And cable management is kind of like a crazy web of fun, non-fun stuff. So you kind of got to see how your layout's going to go with all the cables that you're going to have tying through. But you want to be able to have it look good at the same time. So go ahead, flip it around, show them what you did there. What he did was he fed the CPU port because we're gonna we add this much to it so we can have room to put stuff in. But yeah, he fed the CPU port through the top there. That's the easiest place to get to your CPU. That's why that hole is there. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people come behind the motherboard or they try to come up from the bottom, and then it makes their cable management look horrible. That's not what we're doing. So go ahead, let's go back on there. So like I said, they have a, what is this thing called?
A switch?
It's a controller. Yeah, take this off because we're not using this because they gave you a different one that holds a lot more. Corsair. So we're removing the old controller and we're gonna basically have this in a place where the new controller can go. Gotta love magnetic screwdrivers.
Yep.
It's the best way to go. You're like, Wayne, don't magnets hurt the motherboard? No. They're not powerful enough. You need an electromagnet to fry stuff. That's how you get, it's what's called electromagnetic pulse. Not just your kitchen magnet. You can pull these two out, all these out right here. Okay. Pull them out. Perfect. Where's the old one? So we're gonna put your 250 gig SSD here, just so you can have it on there. But we're gonna put this thing right here.
Okay.
So if you put two pieces of sticky, they use sticky tape, so double-sided sticky. Baya. Okay, through the magic of video, we actually got it all organized and we're about to head to the next step. So this is what he did. He fed all the motherboard cables through the bottom there. We have the 24 pin is pushed through. We have this zip tied because we're going to fully cable manage that once we get it all together, but we want them separate and they're different type of cables. This is pulled through here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our exhaust and auxiliary fans because there are already 4 fans built into the case that are RGB. So we just need to add these in there now too. They're white, so he's got like a panda look going on, which is really cool. So this one, it needs to go this way because that's going to have it as an intake. It's in pulling the fan and pushing it through the radiator. Okay?
Got you.
So the best way to do that is to undo those cables. And so you want to have this, to have the best cable management, you want to have this facing that way. So we can push that through there. Okay?
What's...
Yep, let me see. Ooh. They didn't give us any actual case fans. Look in this box here. Give me this box here. Aha! Yes, there's something here. See? You guys got to remember the 4 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. This is a 5 P's. So that's why we're prepping the case before we even put the motherboard in. We're like, man, we didn't even put the motherboard in yet. A lot of builders do, but I don't. So it's these screws. So 4 of those, or give you 5. I'm gonna put those in. Perfect.
This way?
Yep. Need to know. Just get in there a bit, and then I always have the angle rule for one up top, one on the bottom.
Yeah.
To kind of hold it, and then add the other two. Get a screwdriver, it's easier. There you go. That's enough for now. Just to secure it and get you another one right there. Perfect. I'll get you 4 more. Oh, 2 more. And then we're going to add fans up here. So we want all the RGB and all the airflow. Alright, now secure them down. This is where I usually use my drill for this part. So we actually switched over to a power supply. Let me see that real quick thing. So anytime you're using a drill and building a computer, make sure you turn your power down on your drill, because your drill has 2 settings, like a hyper drill setting and just a low voltage setting. You want to get your drill in low voltage mode, and that way, if it's too tight, the drill will stop. So you can use a drill and build a computer, but you definitely want to make sure that it stops, so you don't over puncture your case or anything like that. Perfect. So now we're going to add another intake for the top here. We'll go up like that. You can stand up here. It's supposed to be healthy.
It's all good.
Use your drill. Two more.
Also, be sure to always never screw anything ever too tight.
For sure.
Because I've had it plenty of times, especially on my car, where they've tightened the things too tight and you can't unscrew it. And then what do? You need a cosmic level entity force to come and pry that thing off the hinges.
No, that's true. You do need not to screw anything in too tight. So I think we'll do one up here, one here. In this particular case, it lets you actually put a fan at the bottom here. There's a hole right there for it. I think that should line up correctly. I think. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me see. Let me just double check. That's only one. There's only one, because you don't need a whole lot of screws to do that. And
I'm gonna use a long one. Yeah.
feed that cable through there.
Which?
Feed it down through that socket there.
Getting the other wires cut.
They want to go through. They say, take us with you, sir. They used to have like little clips for these where you could just clip it. But I don't know. I do not. It's not gonna rattle or make a lot of noise, but it's just I like how they do that. So now what we're gonna do is install this. So there's a big debate on if you put the cooler upside down or right side up. It depends. The cooler can't be the super high. The CPU can't be the highest or the lowest point in the build. So you can have it like this or like that. Most of the time I do it like this, but every time I do it that way, you guys like flip your cooler. So this should come out here some kind of way. There might be screws in the back. There's seals. Flip the cable. Is there a screw?
No, it looks like it just pops. There's a
release tab?
Yeah. Here, you can get it.
Okay.
There's some kind of...
There's some kind of mechanism.
Slide out, maybe.
Oh, it's on that side. But how do you get it to do that? Pull!
Just rip it out of there.
No, don't do that. So take your, here, I'll pull it. Take your screwdriver. Here, come all the way down here, push it directly against it like that.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, push it. So, did that work?
I think so.
Okay. So we'll do it another way. We got to take these screws out anyway. So take all all of those screws out, a lot of them. Drill. Go fast.
Yeah.
He wants to put them on his side.
It's easier just... I'm probably going to be the one putting it back in.
We're going to use different screws. We're not even using those anymore.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Life is like a hurricane here in the place. There's down things. It's a dark place. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. Dark place. Like, somebody might think that we did this completely backwards. If you think we did it backwards, say it in the comments. Don't take it all the way out. Cable management, kind of. There we go. Now we can get this piece out.
What is this? What?
Dude,
It's in there.
it doesn't even want to release, does it?
No.
Let me see the screwdriver. Alright, Corsair. So there's a couple different issues we're gonna run into now. Remember how we moved this over?
Yeah.
Let me move it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. Well, how are we going to do that with the wires in the way?
It's fine. Now that it's in there, we can just push it. My hands are too small. Let's see if we got it.
Yeah.
Too big, man. All right, do the movie of magic. We're gonna pause it, come back, and you'll see the finish. So with the magic of editing again, we got everything where we needed to go. So this is our current cable management situation. But can we make that look neat? I don't know. I don't know if we can. So now we got all the stuff we need to put the motherboard in and everything like that. So what do you think we should do next, Davis?
I would put the GPU in there.
CPU.
Say CPU.
Motherboard. The mommy board. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the box. Before we put the mommy board in, we're gonna make sure all your connection and connecting. Well, before we fasten it in, we're gonna actually attach all the connections that need to be attached. So come on, stand up. Can you get up close? Can you see it good?
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to do is seat your motherboard in, get the cables out of there. There you go. What you do it. Come in behind them. There you go. Yeah, like angle it. Sometimes you gotta take a fan out, but I think it's enough space. There you go.
Breaking it.
You're not gonna break nothing. Unless you push it. Just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit of a helping hand here. Alright, so first,
You gotta push it into the.
nope, we're not even gonna do that. We're gonna make sure all the stuff is plugged in. So I want you to plug this into the 4-pin there. Make sure the clips are facing upward. Oh, I heard it. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Alright, 24-pin.
Upwards? Which one?
Get the clip it facing out.
Okay. Should be good.
Should be good there. Good and clipped in.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're gonna hook in this thing here. This is your USB front panel controller. So get all that out the way for a second. Boom. And that goes right in there. This right here.
USB.
Facing, there's a clip that goes up.
Up.
Don't bend the pins.
Yep. Up. Yep.
That seated there pretty nice. Alright. So now we're going to put I'm going to slide that down in there. Because I'm trying to get that cable management started early.
Okay.
This clip can go in that one.
This one.
Mm-hmm. No, here.
This
that,
one.
Yeah, that one here. That's a SATA controller for one of the hard drives.
Which way is it going?
There's an L.
Yeah, it's going definitely. Make sure. Yep. Yep, there you go. Click.
You always want to hear that sound anytime you're plugging anything in.
Yep.
Now you want to go ahead
Push it down.
push it down, yep. Get it in, get it out the way.
Yep.
Okay. And then you should have some more SATAs to plug in. So come underneath this right here, because you don't ever want to have like big cables underlap.
I'm gonna pray.
I'll have to pass that.
This is the Wayne reading time.
This is the way reading one.
This doesn't look like an L.
No, that one is this is the lightning collection.
Oh.
I said collection, connection. So you want to plug this just into the Thunderbolt. Just go in there, just like that. Okay. Push that down in there.
Okay.
Okay. There's another SATA.
Yeah, that's the SATA. Yep.
Ooh, I heard it. Beautiful sound, beautiful sound.
Okay.
All right, what is this? This is HD audio, so unfortunately, it's all the way on this side of the board.
Oh, on the other side?
Yeah, so.
You gotta feed it back through.
No,
Or
gotta move the fan.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Where's your, yeah, there we go.
I need a bigger one. The blue one. We have the blue one.
I was wondering about that fan.
Oh, that one doesn't matter. We got, here, give me the screwdriver drill. That way it fits in there. And just set it to the side here. And that's audio. So there's 2 pins missing on here. So you gotta find that in there and line them up with the 2 pins that's missing. What do you think?
Should be good.
That go all the way in? You think so? Let me see.
Break nothing. Let's take it nice and slow. No, bud. There you go.
If nothing meant, you did it right. That's not the way you want to do things, but you know.
Yep, there we go.
It's in there?
Yep.
Alright, now go ahead and
Tuck it.
tuck it. Get in there. Fan. What's this? This is USB, so any one of these.
Okay.
You see the one that's missing? The hole is missing?
Yeah. Yep, there we go.
Alright, go ahead and plug that. Push that down. Okay. Now we can kind of adjust this a little bit to where that goes into there. And kind of move this out the way. Try to get you some more room here. And now we need to line up all your stuff there.
Which one?
That right there. So
This.
yeah, this is the hard part.
This is the bomb.
Yeah. So this thing has a, I don't know where it went, but it has a little guide, but they're pretty much the same for forever. So let me see. Okay, so it's written on the bottom of the board. Here, you know what?
Oh, yeah, I can.
We're gonna, nope, that's not what we're doing. We're gonna get the manual. We're gonna reference the manual.
Yes. So let me move my board here. HD res C minus. Okay.
Did you didn't say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay, cool. So as you can see, we got the switch in, we got the power in. So now it's time to screw the motherboard down. And the screws to do that are always these screws here, the little flat ones. Or you can use those, but I use the flat ones. Where's that long screw there?
Yeah, that's what it is. Long boy at.
Yeah.
Long John Silver.
So one at a time. So this middle one here is your secure one. That's the one you should always start with. Get in there. Perfect. You got two. Okay.
What's next? Just across?
Just pick it. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
let's see. I'll do diagonals.
They're the only things you should use ever, says Keanu Reeves. So you're getting all the screws in. Always fully secure your motherboard, just in case you decide to go to a LAN party. Remember LAN parties, David?
Yes. What do you think Devon and Tristan talk about at the time?
LAN parties?
Yeah, so. Remember when we used to come over to your house, man?
Does everybody bring their system, their setup? Let's get into the crevices of his hands. What, two more? Yeah,
One more.
All the way over here.
Mostly what they probably pay you for is the fact that you got a long screwdriver to do this. Most people don't got. That one would have been impossible.
So this is what you need. So now we're gonna put the water cooling unit on the motherboard. But you need to take this old thermal paste off.
Oh, it's already, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna use the cryonaut. And these things are the little pads for if you do cell phone. Since I'm a computer technician, I do cell phone repair. So this is how you get up under like new screens.
Try it.
Yep, it's a try tool. So now we gotta clean it with a little alcohol. There you go. Ooh. Without the little pry scraper, it's impossible to get thermal grease off. Almost darn near impossible. Where is the... Pick it up, Black. So where do you put thermal grease? Directly on the processor or on the cooler?
I've seen it directly on the processor.
That's exactly where you're going to put it. This is Cryonaut Thermal Grizzly. This is the best water. This is the best stuff if you're going to do cooling right here. This is what I use. This is what all the pros use. So what I would do is throw out X. 1, 2.
I was gonna say that's where the debate comes in, is the pattern and the smear.
The X works the best because it fully levels everything. Like if we were, I don't have time to do the little smear test, but if you watch, there's tons of videos out there, guys.
So just a little.
Just a X.
How?
Thin line.
Okay.
Thin line. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. All right. Where's it? Did I give you the top? Oh, here's the top. Here. Cover that up. So now we're gonna do that differently. Go here. Good. You want to clip it first. You want to clip one in first. It's fine.
Oh, the little.
Yeah.
Where do you? Oh, okay, they go under.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm sliding the thing out.
Do they lock in? They didn't come with screws to lock them in. Hold on, let me see. I think it's just. Yeah, they don't have screws to lock it in. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's always tough. Did you tighten them all the way?
I thought I did.
No, don't tighten because that's why we can't get it on. You don't tighten them until we.
We're good. Yeah. So that when so it's easier for them to hook on. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, put that on.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
I got you.
All right. So go. Make it tight.
Yeah.
Take this cable here, plug it into the cable. I think it's a CPU on top of it.
CPU fan.
Yep.
Oh, this is.
Good on it. So it's anti-conductive, so it won't hurt it.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Well, there's 4 pins on here, and there's 3 on here. Does it matter?
This is just so the power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it needs to go in there where it fits, like where that little plastic piece goes.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah. There we go.
Perfect.
That makes sense. Okay. Each one has a different
Yep.
method of where it wants.
I think it's
from you.
5 volts is what
Okay.
it's getting from that. So now we can hide some of this cabling. Let's unhook this real quick.
Oh, put it over.
Yeah. There. Pull it underneath this. Pull it through there.
Okay.
There you go. Put it underneath this. You want CDs, yeah.
Okay.
No, So yeah, perfect. Now we can sit back down. Take the load off now. All right. So now zoom out, and we can put this. We can resecure this fan back. We need one long one. Do we still have that screw?
No. Here we go.
Perfect. Looking good, sir. Looking good. So now I want you to, as good as it's gonna get with that, turn it around and start pulling these through as tight as you can get them. I'll tell you if anything comes out. Yep, perfect.
The other end.
And pull these the fan cables. Let me see. It's this.
These of those. Okay.
Is there another one somewhere?
Yeah, there's two.
Let me see this. Because there's a little hard drive port over here. Pull that up. Pull this up. That's right. Is there another SATA cable down there? There should be one more. It didn't come through.
I don't see another cable.
Let me see. So we got two of these. And then there's this 250 one. So one of these. Let me see. That's perfect. Where is this one going? Hold on. Oh, it's behind the motherboard. There we go. Pull this up again. Here. Okay. Ooh, looks good. So now you gotta make that ultimate cool. Neat.
Well, that's why we got the little strappy strap.
So yep, come here. Go through there. Goes tight. Goes. This one can go in here as well. And these.
Okay. Strap this one down. Now you go back and you double check your work here. Gotcha. Okay.
pull that one through.
Yeah.
Come through there. Okay. So you got two SATAs right here. You can add this to the bottom here. Pro tip is don't be shy with the zip tie. A lot of people are like, oh, this is too many.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
Just use them. If you got them, use them. Especially if they came with the case and stuff.
Yeah, and they come in packs of 50. So that way they give you so many of them for a reason.
Because they want you to get it clean in here. They want you to make it look as pretty as possible. See that thermal grease in my hand?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Can you hook me up, please? I appreciate it. Yep. Start binding all those together. If they're coming from the same area, bind them together. These come from somewhere else. Ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah. One of those. Yeah, there you go. They're just...
So they're all together, yep.
Yeah, that's good.
So get you a zip tie right here at the top and tie all that together. All the way up
I
here.
was gonna say there was one.
All the way up at the elbow.
Is there a little thingy I can...
No, don't. This is just to keep the
Oh,
cables
keep
together.
them from...
Yeah, separate them. Go all the way to the top. There you go. Cool. Perfect. And get you another one halfway down, and then zip tie it to that.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
So right now we're just trying to. I haven't said anything to the camera. This is the focus part right here. So right now we're just trying to bind all the loose cables together to give it that clean look that you guys love. Yeah. So you want to put one right in here too.
Move this one down.
Cable management, so stay tuned for the first.
Alright. And there it is, our cable management. As you can see, through the magic of movie making, we actually got some stuff managed. And now for the best part, clipping the ends off. Go ahead, Davis. Go closer to the thing. Much closer. Go like super close on that one. It's a lot of clips. What did I do with the blue ones? There we go. Mine just don't make a nice sound like yours do. Boom. Now put your side panel on the white one. Look at that. Didn't that look a lot better? Did you look at it?
Yeah.
Nice and neat.
How this board going?
So, pro tip: lay down on the back, on the like front face.
Oh.
I got you. Especially if it's a slider.
Yeah, I don't. Is this a slider?
No, it's not. This is come here,
Oh, there you go.
straight down. Those are for the glass. If they have the little rubber.
No, they're both.
They're the same on all.
Yep,
of them?
yep, they're the same.
Oh, cool.
That's why I was worried when we lost them. So they're all yellow. I wanted to keep them.
You see? Yeah, they're the same.
Okay.
All right. Now let's do the front panel. Let's put the shield first. Get the dust vent and put it on.
Oh, this thing.
Down. Yep. No. Other way. Yep. Put the down in first. Now your glass. Go ahead and peel it for the people. If there's anything to peel.
There you go. That's a good one.
That's perfect. That should just be a push in. Now, for the piece de resistance. I don't even know how to say it. Your GPU. Now, we sat there and debated if we were going to go with the 3070 or the 3080 or some other card. We went back and forth a couple times. We had the 3070 in the card.
Yeah.
Because we were going to go Asus ROG.
3070 White Edition.
Yes. Asus. But the build would have been a lot more expensive. And you wouldn't have as much power. This one came great because it was only $1,000. And you're getting a 3080, you're getting 10 gigs of DDR6 memory. And it's overclocked. It's beautiful. Go ahead and open it up for the people. I could have edited that. I could have put that in edit mode. That sound. So. Thunder.
Take the whole thing out. Home and everything.
Everything. It's like Christmas, you know?
Yeah. $3,000 Christmas.
$3,000 Christmas. Guys, save your pennies. Look at the size difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Ooh.
Look at that.
That's way long. I was gonna say this ain't gonna fit in my old coat.
No, it wouldn't fit. So, how you want to do it so people can see? Is there anything to scratch it? Scratch it.
Dang, it even comes with little
Tabs on it.
little tabs.
Keep them covered. So, take this rubber thing off here.
Okay. Is that where it connects into the?
Yep. Is there something to peel off at the top here? No, they didn't put any plastic. Man, y'all suck, Gigabyte. The people want things to peel.
You don't look like it. Oh. There you go.
There we go. All right. So now you're gonna seat that down in there. Make sure
The
you
first slot or the second?
First slot. Always seat in your first slot because you can get the fastest speeds out of that.
Do we have to open the port? Or is it
No, I don't want to right now. So push down, palm down like that. It's good in there. Don't try to pull it out. Make sure it's locked.
Okay.
Add your two 8-pin connectors. So the way you do
I was
this
gonna say.
is they have little clips in the end.
Oh, and they clip into each other.
Yep, put that one in. That one. I think it's the other side, man. Is it? No, it's that side. There you go. It likes you. It's your friend. Let me see. Yeah. Come down. There. It doesn't like to stay on, but you can still get it in there. Just hold it. Excuse his afro. We were gonna go get his hair done today.
Excuse my afro.
Yeah, so good.
But he didn't want to do that anymore. So he might stream on a Tuesday and tell you he's going to stream on Wednesday and never show up on Wednesday. But the stream on Thursday will be definitely dope. I'm just letting you know. It's just how he feels. All right, so go ahead and pull that. Oh, we should have kept the back open. Let's open the back up here.
Feeding something through.
GPU back.
Yep.
How's it look?
Yep.
It's going.
Yep.
Now let's flip it back on the front. Flip it back on the front.
This?
On the front. Face down. Usually, if you're building it yourself, put all your parts together on top of a box and do what's called a post test. But I have confidence in Micro Center where we got all the parts from, and I have confidence in my instructional building skills. Gigabyte. We'll scoot each other over. We'll trade places. Instructional building skills that I helped him do the right thing. Hopefully I did. I sit by myself, talking to the... Alright. First boot we're always going to do with boom, 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 boom. Mouse, keyboard, mouse. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man, that's for the monitor.
Any other big boy?
Huh?
Did you need to?
Oh no, I got one just for you. For you to take home and enjoy.
Enjoy the cord you use to plug in.
Yeah, enjoy the big chunky butt. So. You want to pause it? Alright, Davis, go ahead and put that on.
Oh.
Wait, don't do it. Do it when it does that.
Do it when it's on.
Yeah. It should be the same thing.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers. Let's see if we broke it.
Your world record, the speed run.
How long did it take? It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah. No.
Hour and a half, 2 hours. Ready? Wait, turn it over. Wait, so first, we're gonna hit that. Got some lights?
Yep.
Go ahead, Davis, do the honors. It's yours right here. Hey, wait.
What? Oh, you want me to press the power button?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead, take the plastic off. The most important thing is if the screen responds.
True.
So.
Oh, the front one's on too? I didn't even see that yet.
Ooh. Yep. So,
Oh, the pack. Yep. There you go. Turned on.
there we go. So, we're not going to bore you guys with installing Windows and stuff like that. But as you can see, it's there. And if we go delete, we should be able to get into the BIOS. Or it might have already started booting. Okay. Temperatures 32 degrees, 31 degrees. That's perfect. Great. 100%. Look at that, bro. How quiet is it?
Silent.
Alright, so let's get Windows on. Alright guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, we got this. We're going to install Windows on it, get some games on it. And guys, you've seen enough 3080, tests. You don't need me to do that for you. If you want me to do that, I'll have him screen record some stuff when he's at home. And then that'll be like in a short. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you.